into a realm beyond imagination. A journey set upon by 6 individuals who dare to embrace abilities from another dimension, each represented by a unique symbol. Form an extraordinary force, a force that defies the laws of nature, a force that will transport all of us beyond the limits of the unknown. Let your imagination soar and explore the extraordinary, as these 6 individuals prove. Any dream is possible when you step into the supernatural.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to witness history as we celebrate the exceptional achievements of this year's inductees at the 13th Annual Full Sail University Hall of Fame ceremony.
Presenting our 2023 Full Sail Hall of Fame inductees. She is a senior technical artist at Unity Technologies and an award-winning game artist, a 2013 Game Art graduate, Hall of Fame inductee, Karis Baker. He is a CEO and founder of Blackwell Productions, an award-winning author, a 2013 show production graduate, Hall of Fame inductee, Brandon Blackwell. This United States Air Force veteran is a producer at BioWare, a 2012 recording arts graduate, and 2013 game design graduate, Hall of Fame inductee, Aaron Hamilton Cook. He is CEO of Nuestra Visión and is the founder and managing partner of Ready Ant Studios, a 2007 game development and 2019 entertainment business graduate, Hall of Fame inductee, Victor Herrera de Silva. She is a staff writer at Warner Brothers Television and founder of Boss Up Productions, a multi-platform production company, a 2012 film graduate, 2013 educational media design and technology graduate, and 2015 creative writing graduate, Hall of Fame inductee, Devin Renee. He is a multi-Grammy award-winning recording engineer and sound designer, working in TV, film, video games, concert tours, theme parks, and music production. A 1998 recording arts graduate, Hall of Fame inductee, Jeff Villanueva. Ladies and gentlemen, your Hall of Fame induction class.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Full Sail University President Gary Jones.
the third time I've seen that open, twice in rehearsals and once now, and I cry every ding-blasted time. And it's because of you knuckleheads. You guys are awesome inductees. What a great crew of 6 delightful human hearts. Wow. Speaking of delightful human hearts, look at you in the audience. So many people I love in here. All of you are people I love in here. Welcome to the 13th Annual Full Sail University Hall of Fame. What a night we got started. How about that open? Oh! Platinum Creative Full Sail Show Production Team. You guys are amazing. Woo! Amazing. We have such a special night ahead of us, and it's special because of you, the people in this room. It's special because of the Hall of Fame graduates that have come home. Yes, I said it. They've come home to Full Sail University to give back again and again and again. You do that. And it's special because we have in the fortress right across our campus, the Full Sail University Orlando Health Fortress, we have a bunch of students over there dialed in with us right now live. So hi to all of our buddies over there. We'll come to you in just a minute. Good to be with you too. I just wanted to spend a second with you on that note about giving back over and over and over again, our Hall of Fame members. This club is an amazing group of people that have done incredible things in the, you heard them, look at the credits you heard about, right? They've done amazing things in the industries they dreamed about going into and working within. That's wonderful. They've also worked on stuff that you and I watch and listen to and play, and in companies that we hear about every day of our lives because they're massive. That's what our graduates do. It's what these Hall of Famers do. My favorite part tonight that I'll just spend 90 seconds talking about, though, is the heart. The hearts of our Hall of Famers. These people are constantly giving, not money, yes. I know many of them have helped so many other graduates along their early stages. So yes, there's been some financial assistance there, but the beautiful thing about our Hall of Fame members is they give and give and give generously of their hearts, of their time, of their advice, sharing their experiences with those students coming behind them to help them go farther and get there faster than they might without our Hall of Fame members. And that kindness of heart, that generosity of spirit that you have, our 6 inductees and all the others. Matter of fact, time out, just 1 second. The other Hall of Fame members, please stand and be recognized. Who in the world are you? All of those that came back, look. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You people are incredible. The calls I get of you identifying somebody that you want special attention towards because they talk to you as a trusted graduate, mentor. The times you answer the call and say yes for Full Sail University every single time, Hall of Famers. We go to Washington. You represent us in the halls of our nation's capital. You help us understand what the industry is doing. You give and you give so generously. And audience members, you know this. This is the stuff of God. To have generous hearts and be willing to pour yourself into others to make their lives better, different, more advanced. Maybe they're able to learn from your mistakes and not make the same mistakes. That is the work of God. That is divine, Hall of Fame members. You are channeling a love that is beyond you, and I'm the recipient of it over and over again. All of Full Sail is. We adore you. New inductees, what a club you're joining, and for all the right reasons, because I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you too, the latest 6 tonight. Oh my goodness. What? Did I mention there's other students in it? Dave Franco, are you with us?
Yes, Gary. We're over here live.
At the Fortress?
We are at the Fortress here live. Let's give it up.
Hot diggity. Woo-hoo!
Yes, we are here live, coming to you from the Fortress with so many great people in here. Some cosplayers are still in here, great students, lots of wonderful guests. And we are just grateful for a wonderful week that we had, enjoying our time with all the alumni as well as all the inductees. And we're going to be giving away great prizes tonight after the ceremony, like this skate deck, let's get. In fact, who wants a skate deck right now? Anybody want one? Come here. We'll give you this. Oh, I got two skate decks. There you go. I don't know magic, but I try my best on that, Alex. But I did as best as I could. But we're gonna be here all day and night for the ceremony. Then afterwards, we're gonna have the block party. We will see you all after the ceremony, and let's give it up for our inductees. Now back to you, Gary.
Awesome, Dave. And by the way, Dave is our Vice President of Academic Affairs, and he is a true mentor for me and so many others here. That guy cares so deeply about his students. They're lucky to have you, Dave. So lucky to have you. Woo! Speaking of fortunate, it's traditional to introduce dignitaries when you have a large formal event like this, right, Brandon? Yeah, we got to do some dignitary work here. The mayor of Winter Park, Mayor Phil Anderson, is in the house with us tonight. Mayor Anderson, would you care to share some words with us?
I'm Phil Anderson, mayor of the city of Winter Park. And for a guy who still remembers the excitement of getting his first pocket electronic calculator, this is awesome. Holy cow. So I'm really excited to be here to join you to celebrate Full Sail University and its Hall of Fame. As mayor of the city of Winter Park, a city that encourages and honors the arts, encourages and honors its culture and its education, I'm thrilled to be here to honor your graduates, your honorees, your students, and your leadership. Thank you so much. You are amazing. What I see when I come to Full Sail is that you are fearless in creating original work and pushing boundaries in interactive gaming, on the big screen, and in music and art. And I just want to tell you, thank you very, very much to all of you to create the miracles that we get to enjoy in our everyday life. You really do make a difference and raise the bar for everyone out there. So in recognition of this great event and your honorees, I'm proud to proclaim April 20th, 2023 as Full Sail University Hall of Fame Day. And with that comes a proclamation suitable for framing, which I will read very quickly. Whereas Full Sail University is a tremendous community partner, adding to the vibrant quality of life in Winter Park, celebrating decades of continuously providing a one-of-a-kind, innovative, award-winning education centered on supporting its students while helping to propel its graduates into their careers in the ever-expanding world of entertainment, media, arts, and technology. Whereas Full Sail provides an education like no other institution by offering immersive teaching methods in both real-world production studios and classrooms, as well as an online learning environment. And whereas Full Sail is honoring its most distinguished graduates and Hall of Fame inductees, Karis Baker, Brandon Blackwell, Aaron Hamilton Cook, Victor Herrera da Silva, Devin Renee, and Jeff, Super Jeff, Villanueva. They wrote that. Super Jeff, welcome. Now, therefore, I, Philip Anderson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Winter Park, do hereby proclaim that Thursday, April 20th, 2023, as Full Sail University Hall of Fame Day in the city of Winter Park, Florida. Thank you very much.
My buddies, great to see some new friends arriving. Good to have you here. Lots of great students. Hi, buddies. Future Hall of Fame members in the house tonight. That's amazing. Mayor Anderson, I have to tell you in front of your friends here, you've been such a good friend of Full Sail, for Full Sail, to Full Sail. You've been there for us every time that we called for you. You've led the city in such noble and wonderful ways, and you've always included us in your thoughts and your actions, and we're forever grateful. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. We appreciate you. You, my buddies, you lovely people in the audience, have the great privilege, the great joy of getting to know our 6 inductees tonight. You'll also see some illusions as the night go forward that may help you understand more about the magic of Full Sail, about the supernatural things that happen here. And so let's get started. Meet our very first inductee. Let's go.
My fellow students had this very neat formula of where they wanted to go when they graduated. And it went something like, this is my favorite video game. This is the studio that makes that video game. This is the studio I want to work for. And I was like, that's cool. I can do that too. This is the studio I want to work for. Well, maybe I should identify why I want to work on my favorite video game. I want to make someone feel the way that that video game made me feel when I played it for the first time. And then I realized that I wanted to make impactful change in someone's life. And then I said, well, why stop there? I can make impactful change in more than just one person's life. I can make impactful change to many people. What if I can make a difference with my artwork? I found myself drawn to things that were tangible, that were improving lives in a way that I never thought was possible.
She's just really amazing and brilliant. She is an onion. Peel back the layers. She is a fabulous artist. She creates her own games. You peel a layer back, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, you designed some structural stuff. You peel another layer back, and you're like, oh, you helped write code to make something go in space. Oh, you worked with the medical industry on this. She just has her hands in a little bit of everything. She's super interesting and probably one of the smartest people I've ever met.
I'm a senior technical artist at Unity Technologies, and working for Unity Technologies was far greater than anything that I ever thought was possible for me. We're making real life better with real-time engines. We're saving lives by making sure things go through a simulation first and focusing on the human element in all these things. When I was in my 20s, a doctor notified me that I had a heart condition. They actually told me that this heart condition could spontaneously take my life around 30 years old. I'm 31 now, going on 32, and happy to say that I made the choice to take my life into my own hands and make sure that I was doing what made me feel a sense of purpose. And any contract, anything that came up that I felt strongly about, I would measure it against that sense of purpose that I felt and see if that was truly worth my time or not. And that's why I love working on projects like the ones that I do. Because of my history with my heart condition, I'm very passionate about the medical industry, specifically medical innovation, innovating the medical space in the way that we need to, using real-time 3D technology. And again, saving lives, preventing errors, saving time, when time is so precious in those spaces.
She was looking for different solutions to her problem and couldn't really find them. So in her mind, she was like, well, I can do this. Let me see if I can figure out a solution that will help other people and me and grow it into something else. She takes things that are personal to her and she figures out a way to use her talents to further that. And most of the time, she's thinking of other people.
One of the things I'm most excited about is Throwback Highlight Heroes, the indie arcade cabinet. Usually when you release something, you put it on an e-store or a web page where someone can download it. And this is not normal. The entire piece was my own artwork. All the animations, the pixel art, the exterior wrap is just an exciting exercise in color, in theming, but just really diving into it in the way that I would any other subject matter. You know, whether it is a fire safety simulation or it's a indie game about a sport that I didn't know anything about. I've always had this idea of, if not me, then who? And if I really want to see change in the world, then I have to be it.
To induct Karis Baker, please welcome Program Director for Graphic Design Online at the Los Angeles Film School, Holly Tharp.
Hi, I'm Holly Tharp, and it is my pleasure and honor to induct Karis Baker into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame. And I hope she's here somewhere. You coming?
You know, if I were dreaming, this would be when I would wake up. We always seem to wake up right when the good part starts, right? Or the big moment. Or this would be the part of the dream where my words don't make sense anymore, and my speech gets really slow, and my jaw gets really heavy and like crazy, you know? Sometimes I have lucid dreams. You guys have those? Yeah. Where I can control my environment and conjure anything I want out of midair and just play. I wasn't always able to do that. I used to be afraid to fall asleep. I was plagued by night terrors and sleep paralysis. I sought help, but in the end, I had to discover a way out myself. Isn't that just like everything else? You know, when I dream boldly and stubbornly. Now when I'm at work, I do things that I used to only be able to do in my dreams. I control my environment, I conjure things out of midair, and I just play. You know, I must be dreaming because you guys are here. All of you, people who encouraged me, challenged me, loved me, watched me grow. And I'm thankful for every single one of you, especially my parents. and my husband, CJ. I'm certain I wouldn't be standing on this stage today if it weren't for you. I'm happy to share this honor with you today. You know, I come from a long line of dreamers. Whether it was Betty, the opera singer and artist, Bill, the pastor, counselor, and author, Hazel, the community leader and entrepreneur whose birthday is today, or John, the soldier, electrician, and toy collector, who I couldn't have done this without. And if I were dreaming, I would have them appear in seats alongside you, just so that I can see them smiling back at me like all of you are now. But I know they are. You know, 13 years ago, a small-town Virginia girl, a granddaughter that they all knew, left her comfort zone to chase a dream of being an artist. In 2009, I attended the behind-the-scenes tour at Full Sail University. I remember telling my parents that this is a place that felt like home, and I'd never even been here before. 2000 year happens also to be the first year of the Full Sail Hall of Fame. Since then, I've attended, worked, volunteered, or been an invited guest panelist or honored guest like one of you at every single Hall of Fame. Whether I was sitting in your seat or handing out pizza outside, craning my neck, just trying to get a peek. You may have noticed I have a diverse collection of career highlights. My Jackson Pollock path was designed by desire to build something so that I could provide for my family one day. I made a system of taking the work that spoke to my sense of purpose. I'd like to read you all an excerpt from my journal from 2001. Dear Journal, have you ever wondered when you look out the car window, watching all those people go by, what their problems are? And if you knew their problems, don't you wish you could help? And don't you wish that that old serpent didn't tempt poor Adam and Eve? Well, someday, I want to help the world, and you can too, just by helping an old lady cross the street or planting a tree in your backyard. God gave us two wonderful gifts, Jesus and the world we live in, so I think we should give him a gift and help him out the world somewhere. Don't you? That is just, I hadn't read that in a really long time. So this happens to be a journal that my parents gave me, and at the top is a devotional. And it happens to say, and I didn't plan this, Romans 8:28. And we know in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. She said, help, solve, support, assist, other synonyms. 9-year-old Karis was feeling a calling to service while daydreaming on car rides. Throughout all my experiences, we can find a common thread in how they spoke to my sense of purpose, helping. I'm often asked, so what do you do exactly? And now I'll say with confidence, I'm an artist called to make the world a better place. I know this honor is just the beginning of the incredible work that we'll do together. I want to thank all of you for this magical evening. This certainly is a brilliant night to remember and is my pure joy to be inducted in the Full Sail Hall of Fame 13. I can't begin to properly express my gratitude for being given this role, and especially for being invited into this big, beautiful family. Thank you to everyone who made this possible. And you know, if I'm dreaming, don't wake me up.
The job for me is to give whoever's hearing my mix the best sound experience. Sound is super important to me. When I was younger, I grew up in South Orange, New Jersey. My home life was good. I grew up with my mom and my stepdad. School life wasn't so great. Dealing with being picked on, I didn't see much for myself. Until I found out, what sound engineering was at my church. My eyes opened up a little bit wider, and then out of that, I found Full Sail. I went online and I Googled it, and it was like my dream was on the screen. Once I got down on campus, it was the most exciting time of my life. I was always involved between the Show Pro Club, I was the president, all the live events, BTS weekends, graduations, I did them all. A lot of my audio career, it started here. By the grace of God, my mom's boss meets the musical director of American Idol. He's putting a band together. They're going to perform with multiple guest artists, and you should come. We ended up doing a couple of shows. One of the shows, the local engineer, the band wasn't very happy with. And me being hungry, I just said, hey, I went to school for this. I can mix monitors. We do the show, it was like Shaka Khan, Kiki Wyatt. So there, I met a lot of sound engineers really quickly. I also mixed for a lot of artists really quickly. And it just snowballed from there. And I mean, when I say it snowballed, it was an avalanche. It just went fast. Leading up to Glastonbury, where I was mixing front of house for Kendrick Lamar, 210,000 people, it's a lot of people. So you have to walk really far up and around. It's me, my wife, Ariel, my system engineer, Aaron Tucker, who's actually a Full Sail grad. It felt as if, I was in my own control room by myself. I got my two warriors behind me, my wife videotaping me, because, we want our kids to know what I do, how important it is. It was just a great experience. After the show, it was just an emotional rush, we did it. People were calling the UK office of the company, asking who mixed front of house for Kendrick. I told Ariel, I said, I shook up the United States with Dan Vegas, and I said, but Glastonbury is where I want to shake up the world. And yeah, I definitely did that. So yeah, Glastonbury is important to me. It's very important.
He is so humble, he's so kind, he's such a generous spirit. He uses his time effectively and making sure that people understand that they are included, period.
Noel was looking for, people of color in the industry that can come be mentors for Diversify the Stage, making sure that underrepresented and marginalized people were getting the same knowledge of what our industry is.
He shouts to the rooftop what he does for a living, and he feels that it's really important for people to understand that these careers exist, and also for people to see their reflection, and I just respect that so much.
I remember at graduation, I said, I'm going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame my first year of eligibility. I didn't know what I was saying back then. It was just like, I'm just gonna say this to put this massive goal so I can achieve for something. I would come back on tour and come back to the school. I didn't care if I had 3 hours of time. It was important that I got to be on campus, give back to the students. What's next is just giving more of me to the world, more of my knowledge, my perspective, my experiences.
To induct Brandon Blackwell, please welcome co-lead singer of Fits and the Tantrums and the founder of Diversify the Stage, Noel Skaggs.
Before I induct my friend, we have a very special message to play.
My dog, V, congrats to you, man, on your nomination for the Hall of Fame. They definitely couldn't have picked a better candidate. Continue to keep inspiring us all and do your thing, bro.
Brandon Blackwell personifies what being a Hall of Fame member should be. When Brandon first came into this industry, he decided that being a great engineer just wasn't enough. He wanted to inspire the younger generation. So he started a mentorship program. After that, he became an award-winning author and wrote a children's book to inspire an even younger generation. If that doesn't say Hall of Fame member, I don't know what does. So Brandon, I want to say congratulations. I wish I could be there. I'm proud of you, and I'll see you soon.
Yo, what's up, Brandon? It's your boy Dave, man. It's your boy every day. Congrats, big congrats on being inducted into both of our schools' Hall of Fame. I remember reading about you when I joined show production. I tell this story all the time. It's crazy that now you're my big bro, my mentor. It's crazy enough, I'm actually at Coachella. We were here last year doing a gig together for Big Sean. So now, wishing you a congrats this time around. You deserve it all. You deserve everything that's coming to you. Congrats on the book. Man, you are doing amazing things. I'm glad to call you my big bro. You've motivated me to be a Hall of Famer now too, so I gotta figure out how to get in my bag. But congrats, man, congrats. Love you much.
Congratulations on your Full Sail Hall of Fame honor. You have come a very, very long way from us first meeting in 2014. And we were two young kids that just wanted to make people happy with the power of music. And you've done that for so many people in so many countries, and thousands of hearts you touched through your sound and your profession and your career. And it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning, okay? So I am so proud of you. Congratulations. There's so much more to come. And just keep killing it.
It is my tremendous honor to induct you, my friend Brandon Blackwell, into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame. Come and get your flowers.
Well, whoever had the bet for who's gonna cry fast, I'll let you know I cried 30 seconds into Karis's speech, so I'll take a cut of that win so you can send it on my way. But for all of you who are, getting to know me, I'm an extreme introvert. So being up here right now is mentally challenging. It's a lot for me. So, I appreciate your patience. I'm usually a behind the scenes crew person, so being on this side of the production is very new for me. So just want to warn you now, thank you. First and foremost, before I go any further, I gotta just thank God. You know, for the long time in my career, I took my religion for granted. You know, walking through the streets of Paris at night, just blindly walking, and was able to, you know, get back to my hotel safely, or all the hundreds and hundreds of thousand miles on an airplane that I took that were all safely. You know, that right there is God, and He watched over me every time I left the house, every time I got on a plane, bike, train, car, bus. You know, especially those times when my life was in other people's hands, He definitely took care of me. So hand off to God, first and foremost. So as the video said, you know, this all started in church, and I have to give thanks to the first ever sound engineer that I ever worked with, Mr. Carl Davis, God rest his soul. Without him taking a chance on a little kid, you know, I wouldn't be standing here today. He definitely, you know, even though it was a church and doing sound for a church, he took it very seriously, and he poured into me for years, you know, to the point where I took over for him as the sound ministry lead. So, you know, hands off to him. Looking forward to seeing him again one day, and giving him a hug and showing him my Hall of Fame one day soon, you know. So, I'm sorry. I'd like to express my gratitude to the talented and hardworking Platinum production team. Yeah, round of applause. James, Kevin, Jason, Andy, Eris, Jamie, Alex. If I missed some, I apologize, but just thank you so much for making me feel comfortable and bringing out a side of me that only a few people get a chance to see. So, you know, you guys all hold a special place in my heart. You guys allow me to see myself in a way that I've never seen myself before. So, you know, hats off to you, and I love you all, really. Before I continue, I would also like to thank the amazing, amazing, amazing event staff around campus who put on all of these amazing productions. Like, as a fellow behind-the-scenes person, I know it's long hours, and you know, Full Sail is unique. You do get praise here, but in the real world, you don't normally get praise. So I just have to say hats off to all of you, the sound engineer, lighting, video directors. This production is amazing. You know, it's on the level, if not better than my clients. So like, hats off to you all. You guys are amazing. Yeah. So we got a little bit of the teary part out. Let's get into a little bit light-hearted stuff. Now that I'm a Hall of Famer, I think it's the right time to share that before I came to Full Sail, I was at a community college, and my parents weren't ready for me to go away to college. You know, I was young, I wasn't great in school, and to be honest, I wasn't ready to be down here. But working at Staples, I actually photoshopped my grades to convince my parents to come here. And so, now I don't condone lying. That's not good. That's not good. Students, don't lie, please, please, please. But, you know, with that, my parents, you know, invested in my future. They sewed into me. Without them, I wouldn't have gone to school. So, you know, shout out to my parents for investing in my future. I think the return on investment has been great, and you know, I can't wait to give back more. I would like to thank all of my show production teachers, instructors, staff members. You all know who you are. If I forget you again, I'm sorry, my apologies, but I'm gonna name a few names: John Sheldon, David Dean, Susan Keller, Adam Bales, Sean McCune, Dave Arias, Stefan Weiler, Matt Burkholder, Dan Fleming, Pam Sigler, Vince Lepore, Wynn Davis. You know, we spent a lot of time together on campus. We spent a lot of time in this venue right here. And, I really learned a lot from you all. Not only just the technical ability, but how to maneuver the industry. One of my favorite people is David Dean, because at school, he was working as an instructor, and then he would go on the road, with the band and mix front of house. And I just thought it was so cool that he can be in school teaching us, but still living his dream out on the road, away from his family. And that was the life I wanted, and literally that's the life that I have now. So David Dean, I appreciate you wherever you are, my brother. You, John Sheldon, all of you, just have a special place in my heart, Man, I've been out of school for 10 years, but I'll say this 32-year journey to this Hall of Fame has been filled with many ups and downs. And, it started out when I was young and being a very misunderstood child, dealt with depression, saw a lot of my family members pass away early, great-grandparents. I was blessed to have multiple great-grandparents, but I saw many of them pass away very early. My granddad passed away really early, and, it was one of those things where I've always throughout my career wondered where I got this entrepreneur, bug from, why am I so hungry to just be great? So a couple of years ago, I found out that my grandfather owned an aeronautics company called BGA Aeronautics that was purchased by Boeing in the early 80s. And as I look over these last 32 years, the ups and downs that I've gone through, I can't even imagine, a Black CEO in the early 80s, dealing with, in such a space, in such an industry that, again, just like mine, show production, there aren't many of us. That's where the Black audio engineers do exist. There's a small collection of us, and, we're a tight family, and we go through a lot, Most recently in my career, I've gone through, and this is for the students just to give you some real perspective to take on in your career that I wish someone had told me early. But throughout my career, I've done everything by the book. I'm very legal eagle, as my wife Ariel likes to say. I stop at yellow lights. I don't speed. That's not me anymore, So I do everything by the book. I do it the right way. Even if it takes a little bit longer, I do it the right way. And I unfortunately dealt with some slandering of my name last year after leaving a tour. And I'll be honest with you all, I almost lost my passion for mixing. And, for the longest, audio and sound was the only thing I had. During the pandemic, a third of our industry didn't return, and that's sound engineers, that's lighting designers, that's, stage hands, people who build these stages. I didn't receive a penny from any of the artists that I work for. And that's not just me, that's many, many, many other, engineers and show crew people as well. So, it was almost like a double down of maybe I have to give this up. This just isn't worth it anymore. Which was a tough thing, and my wife, Ariel, she definitely held me down. You don't get a chance to see the behind the scenes, but she was definitely my behind the scenes A2, my A1, So to those, man, get you a good spouse that can rock with you. Honestly, she loves sound because I love sound, you know what I mean? And it means the most to me. Ariel, I love you so much. You're my best friend. Man, what can I say about this place? Gary Jones, I don't know where you are. I love you. You make me cry every time I see you. Again, I just want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all traveling here to be with us to celebrate my fellow inductees, Jeff, Super Jeff, Victor, Karis, Aaron. Am I missing someone? Oh, Devin, my sister. Like, I just love y'all. Like, honestly, number 13 is an unlucky number, but we something to mess with, all right? And I love y'all. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
That was Karis and Brandon, our first two Hall of Fame inductees. Now, there are going to be more people to impress us and amaze us. And in fact, this next person that's going to amaze us doesn't even know they're going to be part of the show. And that person is you. Hi. She said, great. What's your name? Hi, Amber. It's okay, you'll be fine, okay? Amber, I just want you to verify, obviously we could tell by your reaction that you and I didn't set anything up ahead of time. We didn't meet before. I didn't tell you, hey, you're gonna be on camera and live stream to thousands of people all over the place. Okay, right? Okay, good. And I have something for you. I actually have a Hall of Fame t-shirt for you right here. That is for you from Full Sail, but I also have another one that you are going to throw at someone. No, actually, you are gonna just toss it behind you, just someone at random, okay? So hold on to that, but before you do, everyone in this section, I want you to put your hands in the air. Everybody hands out in the air. You too, because I don't know how good she is at throwing. She might throw right next to you, okay. All right, very good. Hands out in the air. Now, Amber's about to throw this t-shirt behind her and someone catch it. Don't just like dodge it and try not to, okay? Just catch it. Are you guys ready? All right, hands out in the air, get ready for it. Amber, on the count of 3, you just toss behind you, someone grab it. Ready, 1, 2, and 3, go! There it is, yes, good catch. And don't hand it off. I saw you try to hand it off. He's like, oh, what's your name, sir?
I'm Larry.
Larry, give Larry a big round of applause. Larry, stand up, sir, please stand up. Larry, you can stay right there. You don't have to go anywhere. You can just stay right there. That is Larry. All right, Larry, thanks for catching it. All right, and everyone in our audience, and including those streaming, I want you to get your phones out. Everybody get your phones out. I know you have them, get your phones out. Because I'm going to text you a photo. Actually, I'm not gonna text you a photo. In fact, we're going to just put up a QR code up on the screen, and I want you to scan that code to a photo. So scan that QR code, and once you get that photo, it should be of me. Once you get that photo, I want you to hold your phones in the air so I can see them. Once you get that photo, let me see. I see them right there, thank you, thank you. Just hold them in the air so I can see me. Everybody, I only see a couple. Once you get that photo, hold them up in the air. We should see everyone in the audience holding up a photo. You got it? You got it? There you go, there you go. Everybody. Okay, there I see, look, I look good. I've never performed for myself before. All right, keep those photos in the air. Hold on to them. There you go. Wow, look at that. That looks so cool. Okay. All right, Larry, this is what I want you to do, man. Larry, I want you to think of any playing card. Think of the cards. Think of the suit, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Think of a value. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. It could be any card. But first, Larry, look into my eyes. All right, Larry. Larry, are you thinking of a card?
I got one.
You got one? Now, I want you to say that card out loud so everyone can hear you, including those at home watching on the live stream. What card were you thinking of?
I thought of the 3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. Now, I absolutely love that card. That is my favorite card. The 3 of hearts. That's amazing that you thought of that 3 of hearts because you were looking into my eyes. And that's what I want everyone to do. Everyone in the audience, those at home, I want you to look into my eyes. No, seriously, look into my eyes. In the photo, zoom into the photo. Look into my eyes. You should be looking at the 3 of hearts. Three of hearts? Yes, Larry? Come on, that's pretty good. I know, everyone, I want you to zoom back out, take a screenshot of that photo. Zoom back out, take a screenshot of that photo because you're gonna story it. Make sure you tag Full Sail. Make sure you tag me, don't act like you don't know me. Alex Ramon, all right? But most importantly, hashtag Full Sail HOF so we can remember this night forever. Keep the applause going for Larry. You did a great job. Have a seat, Larry. And keep the applause going for Dr. David Franco.
Thank you so much, Alex. That guy never ceases to amaze me. What a wonderful, wonderful evening. Congratulations to our inductees. It's so wonderful to see everyone here and all of our alumni and Hall of Famers back for this amazing week. We've had a wonderful, wonderful week of expos, career fairs. We had workshops and learning for our students. We've had so many great events. In fact, we had over 220 events on campus for our students. Let's give it up for the crew and everybody, alumni, Hall of Famers that put that together. And today we had a wonderful event. We had the cosplay contest. And I bet you can't tell where the cosplay contest winners are a little bit, but can we have the winners stand up for the cosplay contest? Stand up there. Hey! You guys look amazing. It's actually one of the biggest events. We love it. It's fantastic. Thank you guys for joining for that today. This wonderful, glorious, beautiful lead-in music that you hear, it's all composed by our students here. Can we have those students stand up? Are you in the audience there? Can we get let's hear, yeah, go ahead, stand up on there. It's kind of like Who to Tell the Truth you guys did there. Can we get a little bit of the sample music? Can we play that? Is that all right? We can play a little bit of that sample music would be great so we can hear that. Some of that lead-in music. And our online students did a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful contest that they put together. And that contest in the online area was why they wanted to come here to Hall of Fame. And so we picked winners out of those online contest winners. Can you stand up, online contest winners? You in there? Hey! So cool. Coming from all parts of the United States, it's just so wonderful thank you for being here with us. Really appreciate that too. The announcers that you hear here and there, they're from our Dan Patrick School. And did you know we're celebrating our 5th year with the Dan Patrick School? So we have, let's see, we have Colby Sims, Itzel Marquez, Austin Dillingham. Where are you guys? Can you wave to, oh, they're behind you. Everybody look behind.
How is everybody doing?
How does it feel to work like right into school and get to work with one of the heaviest hitters in the business, Dan Patrick? How's that feel, guys?
I think it feels amazing. It's great that he looks at my work and he gives me live feedback, and he's honestly just one of the most amazing people I have ever met.
Wow, that's great to hear. It's just been an honor and joy to work with Dan on that. What are you guys going to do after school?
I'm trying to do some play-by-play commentary or public address announcing, what better way to practice than some live repetition, you know what I mean?
Well, you sure have a great voice for it.
Thank you.
I love it. Well, thank you guys for doing this tonight. You sound great. Let's give it up for them. And now also, too, we have the Full Sail received the Apple Distinguished Award for the years 2022 to 2025. And the Apple Distinguished Schools are a center of innovation, leadership, and educational excellence. They use Apple technology, like we do here with our launch boxes, to inspire creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking in learning, teaching, and school environments. Our long-standing relationship with Apple technology has enabled our students, graduates, faculty, and staff to take their craft to the next level. Congratulations, Full Sail, on that wonderful award. Thank you, Heather Torres, too, and Ann Russell for their help getting that award. Don Larson, too. Full Sail University's Healthcare Technology Lab is now powered by Advent Health University, and this is a brand new campus lab here, which will engage students across our emerging technology programs. If you get a chance, go over and see that. That's located in Building 4D. And we have a variety of Advent Health University degree programs that are coming to Full Sail, working with our students and grads to innovate technology and come up with healthcare solutions. It's wonderful. Go over there and see it. It's a wonderful collaboration. I also wanted to mention our Echelon Lab. Echelon and Full Sail celebrate the official opening of the Full Sail University Fitness Technology Lab, powered by Echelon Fit. This is a new on-campus lab as well that will be working with our emerging technologies, focused degree programs to participate in innovative research initiatives throughout the school. So very, very wonderful on that. This past year, Full Sail teamed up with the Rebel Rally up in sponsoring
Excuse me,
a car.
Dr. Dave.
That sounds like Hall of Famer Stephen Barris. Stephen, give it up for Stephen Barris.
Hey, everybody.
I don't know where he is, but
What a fabulous night. Dr. Dave, I thought that maybe we could give everybody a little surprise. Can I invite you outside with me for a second
sure. All right.
to see something? As you know, we've been hard at work over the last year, have come up with an amazing partnership, and I thought what better way to show that off than to actually bring it here.
What do you mean, bring it here? What are you talking? All right, come out here. Wait, Steven's taking us out here. So we have something. Holy cow! Let's get a shot, Jeff. Follow me over here. What is this? Tell me about this.
Well, as you know, Dave, anytime Full Sail does anything with a vehicle where we make dreams come true, that becomes the dream machine. Well, this past year, there was a dream to have an all-women's off-road race team entered in the Rebel Rally, an all-women's navigation rally, the longest one in the United States, and who better to power that dream than Full Sail University. So I'm incredibly thrilled to unveil, if you will, the Full Sail University off-road rally dream machine.
Holy cow, let's get a real big shot of that. And oh my gosh, who is this lovely lady over here? I believe this is Liza Barris. Liza, how are you? Now, wait a second. Were you the driver of this vehicle?
No, I was the navigator. It's my car, but I was the navigator, and a dear friend of mine drove.
And the beautiful wrap all over this car, how was that created?
So that was designed by Full Sail students who are here tonight in the Fortress. We're gonna hang out afterwards. I can't wait to meet them. But they gave us a whole bunch of designs that we got to choose from, and this was the one that made our car stand out on the rally, and we were so proud of it.
And did you guys finish the race?
We did amazingly. We came, first year, we wanted to learn as much as we could. We came right in the middle of the pack, and we've got really, really high hopes for 2023.
Oh, that's great. Maybe I see a 2024 in the future?
I certainly hope so, Dave. And I'll say this to end off. How many other universities have an all-women's off-road race team? Full Sail, this is for you. Let's hear the Fortress go crazy for the Dream Machine.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much, Liza. Beautiful, beautiful car. I'm going to give it back to our announcers right now to show the video of our next inductee.
Please turn your attention to the screen for this next inductee.
It was interesting for me growing up in a small, mainly rural farming community, and being the kid who was really interested in theater and liked video games and tabletop games. Honestly, it was really hard, and I don't feel like I found any sort of home or felt like I belonged until I arrived at Full Sail. The thing that informed my decision to come to Full Sail was really just looking at the kinds of things that I would get to be a part of and get to do. I thought I wanted to be a tracking engineer. It was this form of creative expression that I felt like unlocked a lot of things for me to be able to sort of navigate my own feelings and process stuff. But I'm extremely analytical. And so the more I got into it, the more I was breaking down how frequencies interact with each other and, sort of the science behind how a cue works on an EQ. And I had a hard time connecting with my heart with music. I think that was why I ended up sort of steering clear of working in music. There's something sacred there that I wanted to preserve. I had a class here at Full Sail. Tom Todia taught advanced interactive audio, and just messing around in Unreal 3 and implementing things and creating new sounds. And it was just a new technical experience that I hadn't really had. With games, it was immediately clear to me that oh, this is a behemoth of a thing that you can just deep dive for weeks and still find things to unravel. And that just scratched a particular itch in my brain that I just dove headlong into that. So when I got to the end of my bachelor's in recording arts and I still had some of my GI Bill left, I was looking at opportunities, what should I do? And the game design masters just really made a lot of sense. I was really motivated by just this fear of not being good enough. And so I was looking at opportunities based on job title or salary and using that to sort of weigh the direction that I was taking my career. That was effective to a point, but once I started focusing on what do I want to be doing at the end of my career, what supports that endeavor, when an opportunity comes along, the question is, does this take me closer or further from my goals? And then it becomes a really binary, easy decision. I have had not as many mentors as I would have liked. I wanted to be that for others, and I found very quickly that there's a lot of net positives for you as a mentor. They're gonna ask questions and look at things from a different perspective than you do on a typical daily basis. You're not in the trenches in the problems that they're facing, but you're also able to learn a lot from the things that they bring to you and seeing them grow and flourish.
Aaron will listen, he understands, and he can totally help you just figure almost any problem out, it feels like. And that's such a rare skill and something that those of us that know Aaron are blessed to have in our lives.
I've had a few folks that have been great for my support network. Will Fitzgerald, my inductor. He has just been a reliable person. Anytime I need help with anything, he's always there to help out.
So Aaron incorporates his passion for games into his work really by caring about every other individual around him. And that's truly his greatest strength. I'm just ecstatic to be here, getting to talk about him at all right now. He motivates me and shows me what a better version of myself could be, and that's priceless.
I love that it is my role to solve problems, and in solving those problems, I help people. I love that I get to make everybody's life just a little bit easier. Let's make something fans are gonna enjoy and love and celebrate. Those are the things that I love about production. I don't know, there's nothing like it.
To induct Aaron Hamilton Cook, please welcome the lead game designer at Paddle Creek Games, Will Fitzgerald.
Hi, my name is Will Fitzgerald, and it is my deepest honor to induct Aaron Hamilton Cook into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame.
First of all, Will, how dare you do that to me before I give a speech? Just, whew. I appreciate that other people were able to sort of riff and speak from the heart. I prepared something, because I can't do that, and I don't trust my abilities, so I'm just gonna read from cards. So, a decade has passed between completing my master's and standing here today. I never could have imagined all the things I would accomplish, and I wouldn't have been able to achieve half as much as I've done without an incredible support network. This is the thank you section. It's very necessary. Everyone deserves it, but first and foremost, Julie. Hey, you have been my rock, my root, my sunset. Your support and encouragement means more to me than I'll ever be able to express. So who won? To the adventuring company of the Wizards of the Coast. You have been the dearest friends anyone could ever ask for. Thank you for being so authentically you. Love you too, Chris. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the various fantastic teams that I have had the privilege to work alongside. And without their incredible efforts, nothing I do would matter. Thank you all for all of your hard work. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to my fellow inductees, past and present and future. You have been the most fantastic found family I have ever been able to be part of. Additionally, I want to thank the Career Development Department, the education staff, everybody who is a part of Full Sail. Thank you. You have all been an incredible support network. I have had some difficult moments in my career, and you have always been there for me, no matter when I come, no matter when I ask. Thank you so much. And finally, Gary Jones and John Phelps. And the rest of the board, thank you for cultivating and growing an institution such as this, a place for misfits with dreams, where ambition is encouraged. Conventional wisdom dictates that we should hold long-term goals. We should have in our minds a vision of who we will be in 10 or 20 years. We're told to model others and follow a similar path. I have found that while this is a helpful exercise when weighing available options, it is not really the best way to operate. This thinking asks someone, especially someone green and junior in their career, to make choices for a person they don't yet know, who works in a world they cannot yet conceive. In my admittedly limited experience, this creates situations where we compare ourselves to others, where we feel behind and enraptured by imposter syndrome. It has a tendency to become aimless, pursuing the dreams of others, to pursue a climb of a ladder that we're supposed to just run up. I'm sure there are individual exceptions to this. However, I find a far better metric is to measure yourself today against who you were yesterday. There is a place, oh, go ahead. There is a place for you as you are. I promise if you embrace your journey, if you embrace your weird, you will find success. I want to leave with a final thought. There's this notion, I think it should be attributed to Neil deGrasse Tyson. It might be another astrophysicist, but there's this notion in astrophysics that the universe is ambitious. It is ever expanding, ever changing, ever growing. I would encourage us all to seek to share in that ambition while also holding in your heart that you are good enough and you are worth it. Thank you.
My mother is Brazilian and my father is Mexican. I grew up in Mexico City. I had that opportunity to grow with and go with my father to the productions. I even had the opportunity to act on a couple of movies of my father's as a child actor. I didn't pursue that anymore. I am the 5th generation in my family devoted to entertainment industry. All of, from my great-great-grandfather to my father now, myself, enjoyed, entertainment as a whole. And so it came the time that I had to decide what I wanted to do. And I was very focused into wanting to learn video games and technology. This came really early, and it was always a part of my childhood and growing up, at which certain point in time, I really wanted to learn how to make them. I never even thought about the possibility of studying abroad. Hispanic families, we tend to be very tight-knit. Through having different talks, they spurred that little spark into my head, like, what if? And that what if became like, why not? I came to a place as a student, to an unknown place where, knowing no one, I came to find a place that had that new family.
I think that Victor's supernatural power is that he's very organized and meticulous. Me as a creative, I have my ideas floating around, and he always helps me to put them on paper, land them, and make them work.
Carlos is a person that I hold very dear and close to my heart. For those that don't know, he's actually a Full Sail graduate as well. I came to meet him way past when I was already living in Miami, Florida, and we clicked right away.
The first project we worked on together, it was a gaming application called Yumi's, and then we started making music for his programs on his TV channel called Nuestra Visión.
For Nuestra Visión, I'm the CEO. The decision to launch the network was very close related to my family background, which has been a multi-generational achievement through the vision and dream that my father had to create a television channel here in the United States that would serve the Mexican and Mexican-American audience as well as the US Hispanic audience. And cater directly to them as a first segment demographic. At Radiant Studios, I'm the founder and managing partner for the studio. This means I get to oversee all the different operations that we have, and the studio has been a very personal and passionate project of mine because it's given me the ability to continue staying in touch with the things that I care and I'm most passionate about in the worlds of technology and entertainment. This induction to me means everything. It's the culmination of so many things. While I'm receiving greatly, and I'm so humbled and honored to be receiving, I truly believe that the people surrounding me are the people that are worthy of having such a recognition. I wouldn't be no one if it wasn't for the support that I've received from each one of the angels that have come across my path. I'm just grateful. We meet someone that have a way of positively impacting your journey and who you will become. It always surrounds to that concept of dream. We take your dream seriously, and that's why I express so much gratitude.
To induct Victor Herrera de Silva, please welcome producer and content creator, Carlos Chavira.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Carlos Chavira, and it's my honor to induct Victor Herrera de Silva to the Full Sail University Hall of Fame. Come over here, bro. Congratulations.
Well, I definitely broke the record, so. Ooh, my gosh, wow. Well, hello everyone. Hola a todos. ¿Dónde están mis latinos? E onde estão os meus brasileiros? Valeu. What an honor. What an honor to be in the same place where so many talented and successful people are. Where our most, like so many of our industry's leaders and future leaders are here. I'm so grateful to be here with you. Maybe I'll be able to go through this. I'll try. I want to share with you something that I once read. The people who fly and people who create art through media have one fundamental thing in common: passion. And that passion began as a dream to make a film, a love of music, a playful obsession with video games, a fascination for computers, a burning desire to be in the cockpit. The Douglas DC-3 represents the golden age of aviation, a time when those who dreamed of moving about the planet could and would. Welcome to Full Sail. And those were some of the first words that I read from a place far from home that promised to teach me everything that I wish to learn from an industry that I longed to be a part of. A place that knew that dreams were not just dreams, but the dreams were the very first step for creative minds into realizing our wildest goals. A place that not only would end up teaching me everything I learned and knew and was seeking to learn, but that would offer me so much more than I could possibly imagine. Gary Jones and John Phelps, you've really done something here. And I thank you, and I'm so honored to, in some little way, shape, or form, be a part of this amazing thing. I can only imagine what you have in mind and what's to come. Sean Moore, thank you so much for showing me that place, even though I was so far away. Bringing me to the leading educational institution in the world of entertainment. Our very first call was almost 20 years ago, and it was a call that changed the course of my life. Ever since then, since that very first call, my friend, you have given me an extraordinary level of commitment, support, true, genuine care. The kind of support and care that usually you just find within your family. You, Sean, are an excellent representation of what makes this institution unique and wonderful. You know, as we embark on our professional journeys, we very, very quickly come to learn that there's so much more than just learning technical skill. You need to have a foundation. You need to build a foundation. And people with a heart of gold, like Sean Moore, you, life changers. You help those of us with dreams make them come true. So thank you, Sean. To my papa and my mama, minha mãe, thank you for believing in me. And thank you for doing the impossible to give me the opportunity to pursue my dream. Today, as a dad, I understand the sacrifices and I understand what you went through to make sure that I could do this. I thank you for my education at school and at home. I thank you for teaching me the importance of loving God and having values. I thank you for teaching me the importance of grit and perseverance, even during life's hardest moments. And for teaching me the importance of always giving back, support others, and positively impact as many lives as possible. Gracias de todo mi corazón. Sarah, my wife, thank you for everything you've done and continue to do each and every day for us this day. Without you, this just would plainly not be possible. You're not only an amazing mother, but an incredible business partner. And this is happening real time, guys. You know, like, this is happening real time. And I thank you for giving me a family, for believing in me, for giving me your support, and for understanding me. I am truly grateful for all your love. For Leo and Camila, which you saw in the videos, I hope one day, I hope one day you can look back at this and know how much power and influence you guys had over me to make me continue moving forward and trying harder every day. For today, though, what this means is that this weekend you can get to have all the ice cream you want, if your mom says it's okay. Stefano and Annabelle, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I know, the sacrifice to be here, and I'm just so grateful. It means the world to me. Stefano, man, like, going over these and just having that chance to grow with you and remembering the games and the plays we used to do and, like back with that. And I get to have such a pleasure to continue walking that road beside you now in a professional world. And how lucky am I, guys? This is something that I think that very many wish could have, but I get to enjoy and nurture and grow within my family and be very proud of it. So thank you. To Carlos, where's Carlos? Carlos. Thank you so much for giving me the honor of being my inductor. I have so much admiration for you, man. Like, since we first met, I knew you're bound to soar. I love seeing each one of your successes. I love seeing how much you've come to grow. I love the fact that we get to do so much and that you've played such a fundamental part of my life. You're not only my friend, but you're a part of my family, and you know that. Yeah. There's some other people that have played such a vital part on my life, and so many have done it, But there's some that have really left a mark on my life, and I want to name them. Zachariah and Allison Inks, Morexi Morejon, Beth Morgan, and Barry McCall, who's here today. You have played roles in my life that I'll never forget. Your support towards me, personally and professionally, has been life-changing. Know that I'll always be there for you. I want to thank to everyone in our companies, Nuestra Visión, Radiant Studios, guys. Without the work that each of you has done to get us here to this moment in time, I would just, I don't know what I could do. This is something where we really come to understand the value of people as to every little thing we do. And just like Brandon was saying earlier, everything that happens without the scenes, and we tend to be of the ways of knowing that if you don't notice us or if you don't notice how it came together, we did a good job. But it's so important to understand the work that goes behind the scenes, because these are the real people that make the magic happen. And with that, I want to just have this moment and take this opportunity to thank everyone here at Full Sail University, our executives, directors, our faculty, our staff. In particular, Jay Noble, Sherry Tanaleff, our career development team, like, guys, Jesus, the heart I have and the heart you've shown us each and every day, each interaction. I can't say enough words to express the gratitude that not only you displayed to us, but to the people that we had the opportunities to give a little bit of ourselves this week. Like, guys, seriously, what you do is invaluable. You're changing lives, you're changing outcomes, you're positively impacting each and every one of these lives, and I'm really grateful for you. To those that have made a great impact through the programs that I had the opportunity to attend, both on the game development side and on the entertainment business master side, Rob Cotto, Michelle Long, Liam Hislop, Justin Gallo, guys, you guys have left such an impact in my life. Heather Torres, wow, absolutely amazing. Lester Frederick, Bill Thompson, my friend, if we could get to just express how many times during the course of our daily and professional lives we just come back to things that we learned in the course of a month, my God, it's something that it's really hard to convey, but it's such a big part of who we are today and we carry with on our heart every single day. Stephen Burho, the list goes on and on. I couldn't finish this without thanking the team at Platinum Creative. You guys have truly taught me how quickly you can make friends that you know will last a lifetime. You guys are absolutely amazing. Your talent knows no bounds. I don't know how many seconds it took for me to just be pouring my heart out. James Donmoyer, Kevin Abel, thank you. Thank you. And all of your teams, like you guys have connected with you in such a way. Jason Ferguson, man, the work you do is absolutely incredible. Thank you as well for teaching me what the tissue box was for during the interview, and we perhaps should have had one here today. Luis Garcia, Krista Thompson, Brandy Waters, you played such a fundamental role into allowing me and giving me the opportunity to give back. E Carol Olival, beijo muito grande até o Brasil. To my new Hall of Fame brothers and sisters, thank you so much for welcoming me. You represent the very best our industry has to offer. You work on projects that, man, we all dream of to be a part of one day. I hope that we can continue growing together, giving back together, and I look forward to a future of great growth. To my dear students and alumni, continue growing and building our industry. Create positive impact. Doing things that improve the world in a moment that it needs so much love, so much care, acceptance, representation. These are things that matter and that we should be actively working towards to leave this place in a better way that we found it. Follow your dream. Follow your dream, as impossible as it may seem, and don't settle, ever. As you continue building and growing, and you're learning from some of the very best that our industry has to offer, you will find that you'll soon be ready to embark on your very own journeys. You'll take off on your own flight. And you'll be taking off on a plane with exceptional qualities to guide your dreams and goals. Your very own DC-3. And in this flight called life, you're gonna find ups, downs, turbulence, new manuals, new buttons, like things change every day. But trust that plane and that platform that you'll have built, and the crew that's flying with you. Because we will be there along the way to help guide you to your destination, your Full Sail University family. And when you least expect it, just like me, you may be standing here and we will cheer you on. So I accept this induction to the Full Sail University Hall of Fame with all the gratefulness in my heart. All the glory goes to God. You are all supernatural. And I'm just so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much.
Yesterday, I had the opportunity to tour the Full Sail campus, and to say that I was amazed is a complete understatement. And although I was impressed with all of the production and everything Full Sail has to offer, what I was most impressed by was the culture that has been created here by the staff and the students. I've never been somewhere that promotes creativity as much as Full Sail, that encourages every single person here to strive to reach their greatest potential. That is a huge testament to all of you here. So please give yourselves a big round of applause for being a part of the Full Sail family. It's amazing. Amazing. Now, we have a few photos of members of our Full Sail family. We're gonna put them right up for you. Now, you may know some of these people, you may not know, but again, they're all part of the Full Sail family. Now, this magic is gonna happen to everyone out there, and you're all gonna make your own decisions, starting with, you're gonna choose someone's photo. You see photos that are in color, you see photos that are in black and white, and you're gonna choose a photo that's in color. Any photo that you want in color. Now, if you see yourself up there, don't choose yourself. Choose someone else, okay? Now, all of you are making different decisions, but you're thinking of a photo in color. Now, the next decision you're going to make is you're going to move right or left in your row to the closest black and white photo. Right or left, go ahead, make that decision. Now you're on a new photo. The next decision you're gonna make is you're gonna go up or down to a new photo in color. The next decision you're gonna make is a diagonal move to the nearest black and white photo. Now at this point, you moved all over this grid. And the final decision you're gonna make is move either down or to the right to the nearest photo in color. And stay right there. Now, all of you made your own decisions, and I have no idea where you began, so it's impossible for you to know where you ended up. But where I ended up is on Mr. Dana Round. And if you ended up on Dana too, give him a big round of applause. I think we all ended up on Dana Round because of the absolute vital role he has played here at Full Sail University. Congratulations, Dana.
You're right, Alex. Dana Round. He is the man, the myth, the legend. We love him very much. You did fantastic. Let's give it up for Alex again. Dana, I tell you this, you are something else. Gary and I are just amazed by everything.
Amazed.
Yeah. You are truly our mentor, our teacher, designer, an artist, an animal lover, a man of faith, and mostly a friend to us all. Your retirement from Full Sail has us very much saddened, but we're very happy for you on that. This past week, we shared and had a wonderful video icon ceremony that we put together, and I would love to show that video right now. So let's roll that. We're gonna step to the side.
Thank you for your leadership, Dana Round. This is a very appropriate award for you. I cannot think of anybody more deserving than you. So I admire you, I love you, and thank you, brother, very much.
Our students' dream and their success is what makes us so proud and gives us any credibility. The fact that we have credibility is because of every student that goes out and pursues what their dream is. I love you guys. Thank you for trusting me.
Yay, Dana. Just a really little snippet of history for those of you who haven't traveled the journey as long as some of us have with Dana. Back in 1981, Dana was touring the world with some of the biggest acts out there. And the founder John reached out to him and said, Dana, could you possibly come up with some content, a course maybe, in live sound reinforcement and show production? And Dana said, yeah, I can do that. So Dana wrote the curriculum, and then he would come off the road for a few years. He would come off the road and teach a group of students that first rudimentary course in show production, live concerts, right? And that led to him running the audio division, all the degree programs within the audio division of Full Sail before he retired. And so I would just tell you that Dana is one of those unique and beautiful people you meet in life that is both brilliant and soulful and has integrity and just loves to create. And so he's been a gift to our student body, a mentor to our student body. You've heard his name called out earlier tonight. And it's just a wonderful opportunity to share our latest Full Sail University industry icon with you. Let's go get him, Dave.
All right,
come on, Dana.
Bubba, stand up. We need you. Give it up for Dana.
Come on, let's go.
We're going to take you up there.
Nice.
Right here. Right here on this spike mark, Dana.
I got
right
it.
there.
I got it.
We're giving him, he's always yelling at us about production. So Dana, tonight, just as a way of celebrating all that you've done, we're going to do something that nobody ever should try to do. 3, 2, 1. We're pulling the plug on a live event, live with an audience, which Dana would shoot and strangle every one of us if we had done that accidentally. But instead, this is a moment for the crew. Look behind you, audience. Look up there in the windows. Dana, this is for you. Look at all those black shirts. Those are all Dana's crew out there. So Dana?
Yes.
Would you count us back into show mode? And maybe do you have a word for us?
Yes, wait a minute.
Oh no, oh no. No. The countdown of the word.
We have a countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Excellent!
And we are back!
Yes. Perfect, Dana.
Love you, brother. Love you. Love you, Dana. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. So I'm going to read a couple of things to you. But first, let me just tell you about a philosophy that lives, that is alive and well at Full Sail, and it has been from the first day and the first 13 students that walk through our door. And that philosophy is we can never be the same tomorrow as we are today as an educational institution. That is the most perfect path to irrelevance. Instead, Full Sail has always embodied the spirit of innovation, of learning, of growing, making mistakes, fixing them, make it better the next time, being on the front of what's going on. And that's earned us so many awards. In the last 2 years, Full Sail has been recognized for over 220 awards by third-party people out there, entities, writers, journalists, for the things that go on here by our students, with our students, by our graduates. Just since January 1st, Full Sail has been named as the top game design school by one of the top game design schools by the Princeton Review. We've been listed as the best cybersecurity education provider by Cybersecurity World Awards at that ceremony. And we've been ranked as one of America's top online colleges by Newsweek. Now, hold on. You don't get there by accident. Nobody does. You don't earn those kind of accolades because somebody knows your name. You earn them because somebody at this place is paying attention. And their names are John Phelps, Ed Haddock, and Bill Hebner. Those are the three co-chairmen, the three co-CEOs. John is the founder of Full Sail. And 43 years ago, he's the guy that came up with a very unique educational model and thought that this is a way you could do it for people who already know what they want to do. For people maybe that don't want to spend 4 or 5 years taking courses not very related to what they really want to do, what they're passionate about. And that model survives today with over 100 degree programs here that span the horizon of entertainment media and of emerging technologies. And so I would like a spotlight and a camera. Bill Hebner could not be with us tonight. John Phelps, John's wife Esther, was the first Full Sail employee. Back then she wasn't Mrs. Phelps, she is today. And she was one of the pioneers as well. ADDY, you've been amazing. You stood right by us through thick and thin. So Ed, ADDY, John, and Esther, would you please stand and be recognized? You guys believe in your crew that's on the front lines every day with our students and our graduates, and it matters. It matters to all of us. Thank you. So tonight, today, this week, this whole Hall of Fame thing that you're participating with us, and thank you for being here. Is anybody, is your rear end numb yet? Getting close, huh? Yeah, yes. Well, we're closing in. We have 2 more inductees, and we're getting close. But let's take just a moment here to recognize the sponsors. These are organizations, you'll see them on the screen in just a second. These are some of the many companies and organizations that support our students and our graduates year in and year out. They've also been kind and stood with us to help support Hall of Fame Week. So thank you to our sponsors. How about a round of applause? The inductees, oh my God. Like really, my God, you guys are wonderful. You're wonderful. Let's learn about the next one.
I love being a storyteller. Storytelling for me has always been a way of sort of exercising my right to have a voice. I feel like when I was growing up, I wanted somebody to tell my story. I wanted somebody to see it from my point of view. My mom was a single parent, and so it was just the 2 of us. I have an older sister, but we're 14 years apart. She had long gone to school, and it was just my mother and I was a latchkey kid, so I was involved in a lot of after-school activities. And then by the time I got to high school, I was the president of the drama club. I was all about it. There was something about performing, there was something about writing that made me feel like, okay, this is something that I could see myself doing for the rest of my life. Bridget is my former drama teacher from high school. She would give me the best advice. She was like one of my first mentors out the gate.
Devin walked into my classroom. She was extremely confident, just always a go-getter and an extremely brilliant young lady. I put her in contact with a young man named Cody Canty, who was also alumni of Full Sail, but he and Devin became really close friends.
Every time I talked to him, he was talking about how great his classes were, and I was just like, I'm so jealous. I've gotta get out there to see this school that you keep talking about so much. By the 6th month of Full Sail, I was rocking and rolling. I had friends, I was loving my classes, and I was just like, I can do this. And being at Full Sail in those early years, those are some of the best years of my life.
She graduates from Full Sail, and she's like, yeah, I'm getting my master's. And I'm like, hold up, this young lady's getting her master's before me. And I'm like, this is amazing. But again, it was inspiring. Devin was really living her dreams, and she didn't allow anybody to tell her no.
You have to be a little bit mad, like, to go after some of these goals, because without that madness, it won't propel you forward. I was asked to be the script coordinator for a show called Delilah. And the showrunner came to me and was like, I want you to have some writing opportunities. Why don't you start writing some material? And I was like, wonderful, this is great. So I'm writing and I'm script coordinating at the same time. And then he gives me my first episode. We get to the end of the season and he says, I want you to write the season finale. It was such a defining moment in my career. This was my time now. It was like, this is what it's all been leading up to. You gotta put up or shut up. You have to step up. And I pulled it off. You get to a point where you have to make your own opportunities. You have to make your own work. And I was like, I'm gonna start my own production company. Yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna boss up and start my own production company. After all these years of kind of working on whatever would come my way or taking every opportunity that I was given, now I can actually create opportunities for myself that make me feel like, okay, I'm the boss. It's important for me to give back to the community because somebody paid it forward for me. The feeling that I get when I work with the students at Kids in the Spotlight, when we take their just initial conception of an idea and we produce their film, I get excited by teaching and I get excited when they get excited. And your students always end up teaching you something.
It's not often that older people talk about how inspiring younger people can be to them. But it's different with Devin. She's just really inspired me. I'm so proud of her. She's the person that makes me say, okay, I was there for a reason. And I'm so grateful for that.
In a way, I feel like being inducted into the Hall of Fame means like the work that I've been doing the last 10 years has not gone unnoticed. It means the world to me to be able to have my university recognize me in this way. People see the work that I've done and they want to highlight me for it, and it makes me feel good about myself. I'm going to be a storyteller until the day that I die. As a writer, you can think, wow, everybody showed up to set today because of me, because of words that I put on a page. Getting out this release of emotion and being able to share it with other people and have them understand where it is I'm coming from, there's nothing like that.
To induct Devin Renee, please welcome multi-genre author, curriculum designer, writing workshop facilitator, and poetry editor, B. Charisse Moore.
Greetings, lovely people. I am B. Charisse Moore, and it is my wonderful honor to induct Devin Renee into the Full Sail University Hall of Fame.
Alrighty. Aaron, I got my cards too. I'm ready to rock and roll. Good evening, Hall of Fame voting committee, fellow inductees, faculty members, and esteemed guests. I'm so grateful and excited to be here this evening. I want to first start off by thanking God for this moment. I would also like to thank my loved ones who have traveled both near and far to celebrate this monumentous occasion with me. I can remember wanting to make it into the Hall of Fame when I enrolled as a student at Full Sail. But before there was Hall of Fame, there was the dream of wanting to work in the entertainment industry. And it takes me back to the day I stepped on the Full Sail's campus for the very first time. I knew immediately that this place was special. My dear friend Cody Canny, who is here tonight, had told me about this amazing university that had changed his life. And I too was eager to find a home where I could discover the true artist within myself. That sentiment carried its way through 3 degree programs over the course of a decade. And I now stand before you living proof that dreams are possible. As I always like to say, dream chasing is a journey.
It's not a destination. But as my grandfather would say it better, and a lesson I've learned to live by, is you can't go wrong on the right road. The road I've traveled on this journey hasn't always been easy, and there have been many times I wanted to take a break, retreat, or give up altogether. But it's through the continued support of those closest to me, like my inductor and mentor, Bridget Charisse, and my dear friend Hattie Williams, and of being in service to others, that I've found the will to preserve. It's a strong will, which I inherited from my mother, who is the epitome of strength and resilience. She taught me early on to be my own boss and to carve out my own destiny, no matter what the obstacles. And I am so blessed to have been reared by such a fine example of a strong, intelligent Black woman. She has been my biggest champion since day one. So tonight, I dedicate this award to my wonderful mother, Brenda Martin. There have been so many people throughout my career who have helped me along the way. So to my mentors, friends, and networking contacts who have assisted me along this journey, thank you. Thank you to my friends at Warner Brothers who took this young artist under their wing and showed me the industry ropes, specifically WB EVP Kevin Fortson, who gave me my first job in the industry, and showrunner Melissa Carter, who gave me the opportunity to work in my very first writer's room. To Tiffany, Kiera, Quisha, Javetta, and Robin, thank you for being my sisters and for always having my back. I love you all. You are queens. And to Gary, Jay, Sherry, Katrina, and Peter, and the entire Platinum production team, thank you for your support and your love. You guys are simply wonderful, and I love you all. To my new Hall of Fame family, I want to express my sincere appreciation for each and every one of you for welcoming me into this family full of rock stars. I am so grateful for the genuine love that each of you have shown, and I can't thank you enough for making me feel like I belong. You've made me feel like I was 10 feet tall, even if I am the only inductee standing on an apple box tonight. To the current students here at Full Sail, thank you for allowing me to share this special time with you. I cherish the time I spend with you guys, and I feel so privileged to be both considered a mentor and a friend. I pontificated long and hard over the advice I wanted to leave you with, and I finally settled on this. Go forth and be victorious in all that you do. Remember that you are here for a reason and that you possess more power than you could ever imagine. Know that when the road gets tough, you are still worthy. And remember to take comfort in knowing that you are not alone because we are all family. Looking to the future, I see positive change on the horizon. I see this moment as a career milestone that will continue to propel me forward towards my dreams. And I can only hope I'll be able to continue to support others along the way. I see this moment as the start of an amazing chapter, which I'll look back on with fond memories when I'm at the end of my life. But most importantly, I see this as a moment in time where others were really, truly able to see the best person and artist inside of me. And for that, I am eternally grateful that God has allowed me to share this special moment with all of you. Thank you. We did it, Mom.
told early on by one of my mentors, Rodney, is that when somebody calls you up like an artist, just as much as we're a fan of them, they're a fan of us. They're coming to us to get a recorded song. I always felt like I could hear things as a kid growing up. I would listen to certain songs and I felt like I could point out certain instruments that people weren't hearing in the song. I kind of got sucked into music. For me, it was more about being with a group of like-minded individuals and creating, a musical piece. I loved it. I definitely credit it to where I'm at today. Coming out of school, I was very focused. I was like, I want to come here to Full Sail University, do music, and that's what I want to do. 9 months into the program, I found myself like, oh, I like audio post-production. I want to do that type of stuff. When I graduated, I had an audio post internship. I went and did the audio posting and it didn't work out, but it allowed me to kind of explore something like quicker editing skills.
One of his supernatural skills, I think, relating to people, making them feel comfortable, bringing out the best in that client.
Like, all right, well, what am I gonna do? That career started to develop. Let me go back to music. It just kind of openly spun out by itself. The projects kept on getting bigger and bigger. Destiny's Child to Beyonce's solo album to Mariah Carey.
He'd have 3 different sessions going on in different rooms. Jeff actually mixed, tracked, set up mics. I mean, everything in that studio.
It came to the point where, I was dealing with music and loving it. I never wanted to leave the music career, but I also realized I was getting to a point where it was getting a little bit hard on me.
Every journey, you have transition, ups, downs, and there were times where when that season comes to an end, it's just being able to juggle and to diversify and not be afraid, not to hesitate. And Jeff is never, and I mean never, he figures it out. He's there.
The skill set, my ear training and everything that I've developed over the years was something that was cross-relatable to all these industries. When I stepped into the touring arena, when I stepped into the gaming, and now this new endeavor with Hi-Fi Studios, I'm a sound designer / recording engineer. We do everything from major theme parks all over the world, special events, from press events, all the way down to the background music that you hear at a lot of these theme parks attractions. It's been a really great challenge for me. It's taken everything that I've learned and developed the last 25 years. This is allowing me more times to be creative in my own space and try to capture the best recording. Now, currently in theme parks, is no different than what I did back in music. A lot of times I spend a lot of my days in theme parks on my off days with my family, looking at to moms and dads and to little children when they see their favorite character come onto stage and there's a little trailing sound effect or a theme song that associates with that character, and how does the crowd react to it? Seeing those people's eyes light up. It's the same in every genre, right? There's an impact that you put, whether it's a memory, whether it's a smile, and I think that's what's magical about sound. Now we're here, close to 25 years later. I'm just keep on reinventing myself. Not something that I planned, but it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Taking those tools with me to these new jobs has helped me to be more open about exploring even new opportunities. Who knows, maybe they'll need sound on the moon one day. I'll be the first one to go up there.
To induct Jeff Villanueva, please welcome Chief Executive Officer of Image 3 Management and Promotions, Rick Adams.
How's everybody tonight? Hey, before we bring up Jeff for this amazing honor, we've got a few short videos to show you guys, so check it out.
Hey, Jeff, it's Indy, and I want to congratulate you on being inducted into the Full Sail Hall of Fame. This right here means a lot to me because I've seen you work so hard, I've seen where you started from and where you are now. And you've been a major part of my career and where I am now. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy this one, live it up. Love you forever, my brother.
Hey, just wanted to say congrats to Jeff, my dude. You're doing this, big things. Listen, Hall of Fame, that means you're old, brother. That means you're old. Welcome to the club. You're killing it. You're an amazing creator, but you're also an incredible human being. So keep it up, and Full Sail's just lucky to have someone like yourself up there, man. So enjoy your day and continued success, and man, congrats again.
Hey, yo, bless up, Jeff. Congratulations on your big blessing. Hall of Fame at Full Sail Hall of Fame. Congratulations. When I was a kid, I used to go to Full Sail, not actually go to the school, meaning as in, was a student over there, but I used to go visit. And I was blessed to see the amazing people over there, and friends of mine used to go there, and I used to come over there and cook up once in a while. I want to congratulate you, brother, and salute on your blessings. Jeff, you know how we do it already. Love, brother. Love is the only way. Keep winning. God bless. God did, and he believe in us. Full Sail did.
Yo, Jeff, AKA Super Jeff. Congratulations, man. This your boy, man, one half of the Runners. I just want to say thank you for everything, man. You've contributed to my career. You helped me grow as a man. You helped me grow as a producer. We spent so many nights in those studios, man, grinding, talking, you know what I'm saying, dreaming together. Thank you so much for your contribution again to the music industry. Most importantly, thank you for what you've done in my life. I love you, man, and congratulations, man. Full Sail Hall of Fame. Well deserved, brother.
All right. It's my greatest honor in life, seriously, to be able to induct this kid. Well, he's not a kid anymore, but he was when we started this journey. But I'd like to introduce Jeff, Super Jeff Villanueva, to the Full Sail Hall of Fame.
Wow. God is good. God is good. It's been an amazing week, man. Congratulations to my fellow inductees. You guys have been so fun to hang out with, to get to know each other. And I know we got our thing, and we feel like we're an amazing class, but I feel like we even got each other's backs for life. So congratulations to my inductees as well. I want to start out by saying good evening to everyone here. Thank you for being here tonight. You know, seeing so many familiar faces in the audience, it truly means the world to me. 25 years in this industry, and I would have never imagined that my life's work would afford me the opportunity of being here in such esteemed company, let alone being inducted into the to a Hall of Fame of a university that has given me so much. From my first day as a student, the Full Sail community has given me a sense of belonging, and it gave me a platform to make my dreams a reality. Seeing all the inspiring work of the faculty and students that have come before me taught me that with hard work, dedication, and perseverance, I too could achieve great things. But as we all know, life is very, very unpredictable. And although none of us may know what obstacles may lie ahead, they will ultimately make us grow stronger if we use them as a means to grow. And my life experience with adversity has taught me the importance of holding this mindset. And that is, it is not where you are in life, it is that who you have by your side that really matters. I would not be who, what, or where I am today if it weren't for my family, friends, and colleagues. Throughout my career, their words of encouragement, support, and wisdom have helped propel me forward. When people say it takes a village, they aren't kidding. So I want to quickly thank those of mine. And this may turn into a city in a moment, but but first and foremost, I would like to thank my wife, Mary Annie. And Mary Annie, you have been my constant support, lifting me up when I needed it the most. I know it hasn't been easy at all. But your selflessness and your strength have helped me shoot for the stars. As we like to say, I've got you and you've got me. Thank you. To my beloved sons, Gavin and Nolan, the world is yours. You have the power to do anything that you set your mind to. Never let a no stop you from pursuing your dreams. And remember to keep God first in all that you do. To my mom and dad, thank you for being the best parents that a person could ask for. And while my mom hasn't been with us for quite some time, she's up there with the good Lord. Her love and guidance has helped shape me into the man that I am today, and I'm forever grateful for the memories that we shared together. Dad, you continue to be my rock. You have always been my strongest advocate, and I couldn't have done any of this without your unwavering love and support. To my inductor, Rick Adams, thank you for going above and beyond your duties as a manager, navigating the highs and lows of my career, often serving to me as a mentor and a confidant and a friend. I also like to thank two special individuals, Debbie Franz and Tink Abraham. Debbie and Tink, from mentorship and advice to helping me identify career opportunities within the industry, you have both played integral roles in my career from the very beginning. To Rodney Jerkins, thank you for believing in me. Your skills and knowledge have, without a doubt, helped shape my career, and I will always cherish the memories of our success together. Now, I would be remiss not to express my gratitude to an incredible group of individuals who have been with me since day one. They are DJ Nasty and Lenny of the Nasty Beatmakers, Dakari, The Runners, Chris Anderson, Jason Ross, and Patty Rosario. Together, your collective talent, hard work, and willingness to support each other have pioneered the music scene and helped continue to take it to new heights. And finally, I'd like to express my appreciation to my colleagues at Ti-Fi Studios. Dan Fontana, you were right. We're a crazy bunch, right? But I tell you what, is that spirited energy is what makes working here so special. Thank you for making Ti-Fi Studios feel like a home. And to Tommy Bailey and Stephen Morrow, you guys have quickly become brothers to me. I am so grateful that I have the privilege of working alongside each and every one of you day in and day out. Your work has inspired so many, including myself. Thank you. If I've learned any of these things from all the people that I just thanked, it is that passion will be the fuel that will carry you through any obstacle. I remember about 3 years into my career, my father and I were sitting around having a conversation as I was visiting at home one weekend. And as a dad, who loves his children, he turned to me and said, "You know what, Jeff? I want more for you than this impossible pursuit." And I remember thinking to myself, I was like, damn, because I had this gut feeling of being so close. And I knew where this conversation was going, right? But I also knew that my passion would not let me fail. And so I said, Dad, and I took a chance here. I said, give me one more year. Not even 3 months of that conversation, I had secured my first major gig, engineering on the Destiny's Child album. This is just one of the experiences that continues to remind me that you must dream big and you must believe in yourself. And I encourage each and every one of you to do the same, including you Full Sail students. Tonight, as I close up and what's been an amazing week, and I really don't want it to end, but the love, gratitude, and appreciation is really all the things that I feel standing up here in front of you all tonight. And simply, the words just really can't express what an honor it is to be inducted into the Full Sail Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Hello, we're back here at the Fortress. Hello, Fortress. Well, all week long, Hall of Fame 13 has truly been a supernatural event. And this is just hot off the presses. We just want to show everyone all the fun, exciting, and wonderful learning that took on this past week. So if you don't mind, we'd like to roll this video now. Thank you.
During Full Sail's annual Hall of Fame, students, alumni, faculty, and staff come together to celebrate the importance of professional growth, reflection, making connections, and honoring our accomplished grads. But beyond that, Hall of Fame is a time for students to learn, create, and focus on their career goals. We caught up with some students attending Hall of Fame 13 to understand the event through their eyes and see just what it's like to experience this week as a student.
This is my first Hall of Fame experience. I've never been out to nothing like this before. They got the food going, they got the music going, If you want somebody to play your music, they got that over there too. Basketball, all that. Like, it's a real experience out here, and I love it.
I had a friend come and just to like see, what Hall of Fame is like. And she was like culture shocked. She was like, wow, the community here. That's like a key point of why I wanted to go to Full Sail. It's the community, the networking.
I love seeing everybody come together. You have so many mixes of degrees and just different personalities that all just mix well together, whether you know it or not. That's the whole point of Hall of Fame. It's just a great place to be.
The Hall of Game was awesome. It was really cool getting to see the current varsity teams go against past alumni teams who have really just helped build the program to what it is. Everyone's here for each other, to support each other, and that's the biggest thing you have to look at. I mean, I went to a camera setup, I went to a Shores setup. It was just, again, such an awesome opportunity to see the newest, latest, and greatest in technology, and all around, all the vendors had something cool to show.
This week, I'm definitely looking forward to the ceremony itself, hearing their stories and stuff like that, where they came from and how they got to the level they're at. It gives me hope that I can do the same thing one day.
I went to so many of the seminars they have there, the informative stuff, just meeting people and just getting to have as much fun as I can at school.
The biggest thing I can take away with is specifically in the networking part and how you can meet people is that everybody can make it. Because you walk by, who are regular people, you're like, yeah, I was a student here 5, 10, 15 years ago, but now I'm the person who I dreamed of being. You can make it. You can make it happen if you dream and you work hard enough.
I really saw the heart of the school and why everyone comes back, and the whole reason why they're so committed to giving back to the students that come here. They all have a passion and love for this, and it's now, to me, I see it, that it's one big happy family. Everybody's hugging whenever they meet. It's such a great feeling to be a part of that.
Wow, what a great video. Put your hands together. Hey, we have a superstar. You were on video. Yeah. Good job, students. That was beautiful. Thank you, Platinum, for putting that together. Oh my goodness, we're getting ready for our block party that's taking place right outside here. Yes, right outside of the Fortress for lots of giveaway to our student body. But before we do that, I would like to bring back your president, Gary Jones, and Alex back to the stage. So back to you guys in live venue. Thank you.
Thank you, David Franco. Awesome. Hey, can we talk about Alex the illusionist for a moment? We got to talk about him for a second. So you and I need to know that Alex is a recipient of the Illusionist Award, which is and he's one of only 20 magicians in history to win this award. He's worked with Penn and Teller on their hit TV show. He's worked with Taylor Swift, Grammy Award-winning artist, for her debut performance of Blank Space, for which he created some magic for that. He's consulted on world-class productions like Steven Schwartz's Magic to Do and Sesame Street Live, a section called Make Your Magic. He's won the coveted Lance Burton Award and was named International Magic Champion of the World named International Magic Champion by the World Magic Seminar in Las Vegas. Currently, he has a residency at Harvey's Casino in Lake Tahoe, performing 5 nights a week. And he's headed back to work with Penn and Teller soon in something called the Foolers Tour, debuting this fall. Now, Alex, if you don't mind coming out for a second, you can do thunderous applause if you want. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
What a great evening this has been together.
Thank you.
Now, Alex, you may not know this, but I actually have done a little magic myself. And I've got a couple of tricks
That's never a good way to start a sentence. Okay.
Well, no, wait till you see it. Wait till you see it, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
I can actually make people appear before our very eyes from out of nothing,
Okay.
right?
No camera tricks.
No. I'm just going to do it by the sheer will of my mind.
Okay.
Okay, so check this out. You can use this if you want. It's not...
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick 6 people in the audience that I'm really fond of, and I'm gonna work at getting them up here right now. Okay, I need to concentrate. Okay.
Okay.
I'm starting to get something here. I'm getting close.
Wow. Wow.
Are you feeling it too? I have to do this with my eyes closed.
I'm thoroughly impressed.
I'm feeling, yeah?
You can open your eyes now.
Hey, we made it! My buddies, this is awesome. Awesome.
Gary, don't tell me how you did it, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Okay, good.
I have
good.
no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Gary Jones and Full Sail University's Hall of Fame 13 inductees a big round of applause.
Amazing! You guys were fabulous. You are fabulous. Woo! Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Congratulations to all of you. Now, we hope that this has been an evening you'll always remember. And I hope that means you took some photos. I hope this is going to be an evening you all remember. I hope you can hear me. Dana, what happened? I blame you. Ladies and gentlemen. Really? This is the last. I'll stay right here. I'll stay right here. I won't move. Very good. And there you go. Oh, amazing. Come on to this. Hello? You guys got? No. Okay.
Should we try mine, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna get right here. Don't worry. You guys can sit down. This might be a moment. All right, let's try it again. There you go. All right. I hope you can hear me. Finally, you got me. There you go. Come on. Very good. Look, I hope this has been an evening you'll never forget. So that means I hope you took some photos. I did. Right here. I have a picture of our 6 inductees. That's right. Now, a photo is a moment in time. It memorializes a moment in time. And this moment will never happen again. And to memorialize this exact photo, Gary, you better come to me, because I don't want to move.
Okay.
I'm going to have you write today's date on this very photo. Here you go. April 20th, right over here.
Okay, got it.
Yep, April 20th, 2023. Perfect. You can keep that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, this photo of our 6 inductees will be on display here at Full Sail University. You can see Gary's date, April 20th, 2023. And as I said, this moment will never happen again. This moment will never happen again. You may never be in the same room as these people again. So make the most of it. Talk to somebody you don't know. That's what Full Sail's about. Make sure you talk to our 6 Hall of Fame inductees. Talk to them all. Because you're all part of the same family. And I want to leave you with one final thought. If you live each day believing the greatest thing you're going to accomplish in life, you still haven't even done yet, your life will be filled with magic. Now, this photo is completely restored. No tape, no glue, but I made it unique because I want you to notice the edges are torn. Because I put the outside edges on the inside on the outside to make this photo unique. The same photo Gary wrote today's date on. Way. And this photo is going to be on display. It'll be on display at Full Sail University for future Hall of Fame events, maybe even yours.
Wow. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Alex, what a magnificent job you've done. The thing that we celebrated so much about Alex when we began rehearsals and found him, he found us, we found each other, was his heart. We just knew that his heart was so much like your hearts and the way Full Sail thinks, and you have been just wonderful tonight, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are closing, and I'm going to close with a really simple thought, but a profound one to leave with you. When Jesus was on this earth, he said, you know, God provides many gifts for us, but the most important one of all is love. Hall of Famers, you embody that every day. With every move, with everything that you do, you put that forward. You give of your hearts, as we've talked about before. The rest of our Hall of Famers in the audience, this is true for you too. Thank you for embodying that thing that is so much needed in this world, which is unconditional love. You guys are the best. This is a wrap. Thank you for hanging in there with us, guys. Happy! Woo!